Hey everyone, and welcome back to Storytime. Today we've got a special 4 stories of sporting brilliance. From running in the Olympics to winning the local basketball tournament and everything in between. We hope you enjoy these stories and you take something from teamwork and fighting for your dreams. Today I want to tell you about Lily and her amazing race. In a vibrant Olympic stadium filled with the excited cheers of countless fans stood Lily. Today was not just another day, it was the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games, and Lily was chosen to carry the torch, a symbol of peace, unity, and the enduring spirit of the Games. She held the torch high, its flame dancing against the clear blue sky. Lily had dreamt of this moment since she was a little girl. Growing up, she admired the athletes she saw on TV, their determination and grit inspiring her to pursue track and field. Now, as she stood at the brink of her first Olympic race, she remembered the countless hours of training, the sacrifices, and the unwavering support of her family. This was her chance to shine, to show the world the strength and spirit she carried within her. The next day, as the sun rose, Lily prepared for her event, the 100-meter sprint. Her heart raced with anticipation and excitement. She donned her running shoes and headed down to the track, her sanctuary. As she warmed up, she focused on her breathing, trying to calm the storm of emotions inside her. As the race approached, Lily found her place at the starting line. She crouched in position, her eyes fixed on the track ahead. Around her, the stadium was a sea of colours, the air buzzing with anticipation. She could feel the gaze of the world on her. But in her heart, she carried the strength of her dreams and the hopes of her loved ones. The starter's gun fired, and they were off. Lily's legs pumped furiously, her body cutting through the air like a knife. She could hear nothing but her own heartbeat and the rapid beat of her spikes on the track. The world around her blurred, narrowed down to the finish line that seemed to rush towards her. Halfway through, Lily felt the pressure of her competitors, their presence like shadows just at the edge of her vision. But she pushed harder, tapping into every reserve of strength and determination she possessed. She remembered her coach's words: "The race is won in the mind before it's won on the track." As the finish line approached, Lily and her closest competitor were neck and neck. With one final burst of speed, she thrust herself forward, crossing the finish line in a blur of motion. The crowd erupted in a deafening roar, but for a moment, everything seemed silent to Lily as she caught her breath, her heart pounding in her chest. The scoreboard flashed and Lily's name appeared at the top. She had won. Tears of joy and disbelief filled her eyes as she realized her dream had come true. She had not just won a race, she had fulfilled a lifelong journey, one that began with a young girl's dream of running in the Olympics. As she stood on the podium receiving her gold medal, Lily looked out at the sea of faces, the flags of countless nations waving in the breeze. She realized that this moment was bigger than her. It was a testament to the power of dreams, hard work, and the incredible journey that sports can be. That night, as the Olympic flame continued to burn brightly in the stadium, Lily sat alone, her medal around her neck. She thought about the journey that brought her here, the people she met along the way, and the many lives she hoped to inspire. She knew that her story was one of many in the great tapestry of the Olympics, a celebration of human spirit, unity, and the endless pursuit of excellence. Today, I want to tell you the story of Ethan, the hoops hero. In a bustling town named Bounceburg was Ethan. He was obsessed with basketball. Every day he dribbled his ball down the street, excitement bubbling within him. He practiced every day at the local courts and dreamt of one day leading his team to victory in the local tournament. He was perfecting his shots from layups to three-pointers, constantly improving. The day of the tournament arrived. Ethan, with his team, stood at the edge of the court. The stands were packed with cheering fans, creating a thrilling buzz in the air. In the first game, Ethan's nerves were palpable, but with the ball in his hands, he felt at home. He scored the first basket, the crowd erupting in cheers, and his confidence set for the skies. As the tournament progressed, Ethan faced challenges on the court. One game had them trailing by 10 points at half-time, but Ethan's spirited rally cry in the locker room ignited a fierce comeback by his team. Within seconds left in the final game, the score was tied. Ethan had the ball, the weight of the moment resting on his shoulders. With a deep breath, he made a dash towards the hoop. He leapt, releasing the ball in a perfect arc over a defender. The gym held its breath as the ball spun around the rim, finally dropping through the net as the buzzer sounded. Ethan's team erupted in joy, lifting him on their shoulders, the crowd chanting his name and a beaming smile across his face as he held the championship trophy high into the sky. The next day, Ethan was the talk of the school, hailed as the Hoops hero. But amidst the celebration, Ethan remained humble, knowing it was teamwork and perseverance that won them the game. As Ethan sat in his basketball at the now empty court, he looked up at the stars, dreaming of his future. He knew this was just the beginning of his journey in basketball, a journey full of possibilities and hope. Remember, every day can improve on the last. Today, I want to tell you the story of Leo and his amazing journey to football greatness. Leo lived in a bustling town called Fieldsworth, and he dreamt of becoming the world's greatest football player, believing that his lucky colour of red would bring him a little bit closer to his dream when he picked out his tops for the day. Leo practiced day and night to perfect his dribbling, his passes, and shots on goal. His dedication was unmatched, making him the star player of his local team, the Fieldsworth Falcons. One day, Leo received an invitation to join a prestigious football academy. It was a chance of a lifetime, but it meant leaving his hometown and facing new challenges. At the academy, Leo met players from around the world. He quickly learned that talent alone wasn't enough. Teamwork and strategy were just as important. Leo struggled at first, but his resilience shone through. He spent extra hours training, seeking advice from coaches and other players, and learning from every match. The big day arrived, the championship match, where scouts from professional clubs would be watching. Leo felt a mix of excitement and nerves, not sure how the day would go. The game was tough, with both teams fighting hard, but Leo's moment came in the second half, scoring a goal that displayed his amazing skill and his obvious passion for the game. Leo's goal led his team to victory. He was hailed as the hero of the match, catching the eye of scouts impressed by his talent and determination. After the match, a scout approached Leo, offering him a spot in a youth professional team. It was the opportunity Leo had dreamt of since he first kicked that football back so long ago. Leo knew this was just the beginning. With hard work and perseverance, he was ready to chase his dream of becoming the world's greatest football player. We hope that you always work towards your dreams and see yourself getting a little bit better every single day. Today, I'm going to tell you about Tommy's touchdown triumph. In a small town called Fieldview, Tommy dreamt of leading his team to victory in the American football tournament. Despite doubts due to his size, his determination shone through, showing everyone that he was made for the sport. Every day after school, Tommy practiced. His throws became sharper and his runs became faster, all under the watchful eye of Coach Dan. Before the tournament, Tommy and his teammates gathered to discuss their strategy. Tommy's leadership and innovative plays inspired confidence in his team, and they knew this was their year. The tournament began and Tommy quickly proved his mettle, leading his team to an early victory with a surprising touchdown, making everyone realise that they were coming for the cup. Not all the games were quite as easy though. In a crucial match, Tommy faced his toughest opponents yet, but remained determined, motivating his team to move forward. In the semi-finals, Tommy executed a play they've practiced countless times, leading to a spectacular win, and now the final. The night before the final, Tommy couldn't sleep. He visualised the game, each play, each moment of the victory, but he wasn't sure, and he tossed and turned all night, unable to sleep, just wanting to get back on the field. The final came, and it was a nail-biter. With the score tied and seconds on the clock, Tommy sees an opening and makes a daring run. And that's it. Tommy scores the winning touchdown. And the time clocks down. His team rushed the field in jubilation, everyone hailing Tommy as the man that made it happen. Tommy's dream came true. He led his team to victory, but he knows it was their heart and the teamwork that made it possible. His friendship, his team, his training, his coach all led to this moment. And he's not done. Next year is the next tournament. We hope that you have these dreams and the teams around you with friends that you can find some victory. Have a good rest of the week, and we'll see you again next time.